Well, you're stationed now, Kirby. You can try the office on for size if you like.
Yeah, I feel sick enough already.
Up to you.
Where are you going?
Something I need to do.
But we've only got till the ESD hearing this afternoon to prove that Cooper's a liar.
What the hell do you think you're doing?
I'm taking you home.
Your place or mine?
Yours.
Cops allowed to kidnap people now.
Look. You reckon you're dying? Or do you want to die here in this fish tank? Or do you want to do it at home?
You've already interviewed and charged me. You can't arrest me again.
You don't look very happy, Adam.
I was on my way to Melbourne and these clowns stopped me for no reason.
Well, you had full-ball tyres. You might not have made it to Melbourne at all.
Well, I tell you what, why don't you complain to the boss?
Oh, that's right, you can't. He's on suspension.
Mr. Cooper?
I want to talk to the inspector.
Too bad. He's busy. You can talk to us.
This allegation you've made against Senior Sergeant Croydon selling you a shotgun.
You don't know that was me?
Oh, it was you, all right.
Then I'd be a witness and this would be harassment.
Very good. Your time in the job has taught you something about the law, if nothing else.
Senior Sergeant Croydon despises you. Why would he sell a lethal weapon to you, of all people?
Because he didn't know he was selling it to me. I was in a pub in Port Melbourne grabbing a counter meal between clients and I saw him. He was in the corner talking to a guy.
Okay, does this guy have a name?
Never seen him before, or since. Well, they were kind of haggling over something. And then Tom handed him...
Senior Sergeant Croydon, thank you.
Senior Sergeant Croydon pulled out a long bag and the other guy palmed him something.
Then what?
Well, after Senior Sergeant Croydon left, I walked over, said g'day to the guy, told him I thought I knew what he'd bought and that I was in the market. He gave me a look in the bag, and there it was, a shotgun. I paid $600 cash for it.
And you'd swear an oath that the man selling the gun was Senior Sergeant Tom Croydon.
Oh, yeah. He had an eye patch, and he looked a bit worse for wear, but it was him.
Well, he just gave us an accurate description of how the boss looked directly after the bombing.
Yeah, but he was on the TV and in all the papers looking like that.
But this could help clear his name.
Don't see how.
Well, we couldn't find any records of the gun ever being surrendered, but if it had been surrendered at the old station, all the records would have been destroyed.
Why wasn't the weapon destroyed too? Because it was being sold at that pub by someone who looked suspiciously like the boss.
This is bullshit.
Unfortunately, we can't even test his story until we find the guy who stuck the shotty in Matt's ear.
You realise this is probably the last time we're ever going to work together?
So what?
You won't miss the old team?
Not really. You don't expect to be in the same place for your whole career. Change is a good thing.
Yeah, well, I know I'll miss you, even if you don't have a soul.
Kel.
No, you can't take it back. You've said it now.
Where should I set up? Oh, here. Bedroom, second door to the left. I'll be there in a tick.
You don't want to go to bed?
You just won me, you smooth-talking bastard. Oh, dear. Rejected again. Now I'll be a long time lying down when I'm dead. So why aren't you at work?
I've been suspended.
Ah, you've been naughty.
No. Anyway, my time's my own.
So?
So, if there's anything you want to do, I'm available to help you do it.
Such as?
Great meal, movie, sunset over Lake Widgery, I don't know, it's up to you.
Quite the romantic, aren't you?
Nobody's ever accused me of that before.
As a matter of fact, I've got a list.
I need you to find someone for me. Michael Pierce O'Connor, date of birth August 8th, 1955.
Is this relevant?
Very.
I mean, is it relevant to your defence?
Just do it. My defence can wait.
The ESD hearing starts at 3 o'clock.
Boss, this hearing, I want to organise a stay of proceedings.
You look like a bright enough fella. I'm sure you can work it out.
Adam Cooper says he saw you selling the shotgun to a man in a Port Melbourne pub.
Is that the best he can do?
It was just after the old station was bombed. Did you make any trips to Melbourne at that time?
There was one trip, yes.
Do you mind if I ask what your business was?
It wasn't to sell firearms. Anything else?
Some cooperation?
I haven't got time for this.
I didn't do anything!
Then we'll be able to clear things up in no time and you can be on your way.
Bloody let me go!
Meet Brian McKean, prize for trafficking and armed rob.
He's not putting guns in people's faces, washing cars at Mount Thomas Motors.
You've been spending far too much time with the photocopier technician, Mr. McKean.
What are you talking about?
Show him into the interview room.
No, just come on! Sorry!
Grab the shotgun.
Hey, just a minute. We've met before, haven't we? No. Mate, never seen you before in my life.
Yeah, you have. Take a good look.
Yes, I can get this guy out of my face.
I'll get into more than your face, mate. Sit down. That's him.
Your shotgun, Mr. McKean.
Never seen it before.
It's a highly illegal piece of gear, this. Sawn-off, pump-action shotgun.
You could do time just for having it.
Let alone firing it in commission of a crime, using it to threaten a police member. I could go on, but bottom line is you're going away.
Are you allowed to do that?
Do what?
Try and intimidate me like that?
He's a police member. This is a police station. He has every right to be here.
Yeah, but he thinks the fire's shotgun near him.
Did you?
No.
That always used to bring me here.
Just bring my girls here when they were little. When we were still close.
You're not close now?
We don't talk a lot.
What happened?
I don't know. I can be a grumpy old bugger, I suppose, and they just want to be different.
Mm-hmm. Come on, you old bugger. Dad always used to say, cast your bread into the waters and when it gets soggy, the ducks will eat it.
Philosopher, was he?
And a singer of one song.
Oh, yeah. What song was that?
He used to sing it to settle me down after we got back from feeding the ducks. Because we had to go past the scary man.
The scary man.
Statue of Colonel Thomas. So my next wish is to have someone sing my father's song for me.
You'd have to be joking.
It's called I Dream of Gina with the light brown hair.
That's Jeannie.
Not in his version.
I can't do that.
You said you would.
You look like a goose.
Is that all you care about? How people see you? It's more to life than that, Tom Croydon.
I dream of Gina with the light brown hair. That's all I know.
I see her tripping where the bright streams play. That'll do for now.
We'll find your father. Not my best people on it.
Well, I hope they're fast workers.
So, what's next on your wish list?
It's been a while since they toilet papered a statue. Somebody did a pretty good job.
You're a connoisseur.
On make-up day, my class did a whole park.
Is that before or after the flower fight?
School tradition was before.
Oi.
Boss?
Some public-spirited citizen reported this terrible act of desecration, did they?
You didn't happen to see the perpetrator or perpetrators, did you?
Did you see him?
Mr. Cooper, as you know, the gun we found in your hotel room is identical to one used yesterday during an ag burg on Billy Taylor's house.
We've already been through this.
And we're going through it again.
We've interviewed Brian McKean. You know him.
Is that a question?
You were driving the car when he did the ag burg.
Where am I supposed to know him from?
He washes cars at Mount Thomas Motors. Your company has the contract to service their photo.
I only deal with the manager. I don't know any of the staff.
McKean's not very happy with you, hanging on to that shotgun. You've really dumped him in it.
Maybe I arrested him once when I was in the job, and maybe he's trying to make trouble for me.
Maybe he's just telling the truth.
You know the score, Adam. Your best chance is to get your story in before he does.
You were just the driver. You probably didn't know what he was planning. Do yourself a favour and talk to us.
There's a problem. The magistrate has just granted bail to McKean.
You're kidding.
Sorry, his lawyer argued that the identification of McKean was incidental to his being in custody. The magistrate bought it.
I'm the one who almost bought it.
McKean's still facing serious charges.
Yeah, well, that's not going to stop him killing in the meantime, is it?
Hey, where are you going?
It's a man.
Thank you, Mr. Cooper. That'll be all.
What's the catch?
No catch. We've been ordered to release McKean for lack of evidence, and you're also free to go. Is there a problem, Mr. Cooper?
Yeah, this is a setup.
Setup?
Well, you're obviously trying to scare information out of me.
But you two don't know each other, so there shouldn't be a problem, should there?
Well, you can't have it both ways.
Look, we'd like nothing more than to lock up your mate. But unfortunately, we don't have the evidence. Unless you help us. Alex, could you show Mr. Cooper the door, please?
Sure.
That girl, she looked very stern.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, she is. Very stern. You like it weak or strong? Gina? Ooh. This milk's off. I better whip out and get some more. Gina? Gina? Annalisa!
She hasn't got a lot of time left. Her systems are shutting down. Sure you're up to this?
No. No, but I said I'd stick by her.
I hope I have a friend like you when my time comes.
I'd put my hand up, Doc, but I'll be long gone by that time.
We've had a great day.
I'm glad.
What a story I'll never get to tell.
I'll tell it for you if you like.
You mentioned your daughters.
Yes?
Not being in touch with them. He must be a great dad.
It's a matter of opinion.
I know about daughters and fathers.
Do you just?
I didn't want to see my dad because I hadn't forgiven him for leaving. But you've got to, haven't you? Forgive. So you can get on with things.
I don't hold any grudges against my daughters, you know.
But maybe they think you do. Maybe they're waiting.
For what?
I have another wish.
This wish list of yours is getting pretty long. Right, go on.
Take the first step. Well, that's my wish. Only you can make that come true.
So you've got another job lined up?
Been too busy trying to pull Mount Thomas out of the fire. You?
No.
Look who I found outside.
Hey, come on. Oh. Nice.
Hey. Ball game's outside, thanks.
Yoink.
Guess he's just been picked captain of the school team.
Nick Revolt.
Me. I've got a game in St. David's on Friday afternoon. You gotta sign this. It's a permission slip.
Mate.
You are gonna let me play, aren't you?
Look, can we talk about this at home? I'm really busy at the moment.
Yeah, sure do.
Thanks. How am I going to explain to him that he can't play on Friday because we probably won't be here?
Anyway, I am due on patrol. Where's Matt? Matt!
Yeah?
Where have you been?
Just had to let off some steam.
It looks like he was hit with a blunt instrument.
Any signs of the weapon?
Not nearby.
You want to put a keep a lookout for on Adam Cooper? It's obvious who did this. Homicidal think I did it.
Tell me it wasn't.
Of course I was upset when he was released. He came that bloody close to killing me.
So?
So I went outside to get some air. It was 5 minutes.
Did you hear anything?
No,
You were within earshot of where he was found.
not to my ears. They're still ringing from that shotgun blast.
But there's nothing wrong with your eyes. You left the station minutes after McKean.
As did Adam Cooper.
Amy, we found this at the far end of the car park.
Well, I think you're underestimating me.
How's that?
Well, if I'd killed McKean, I would have done a better job than this. You never would have found that bar for a start.
Well, maybe you're in a hurry.
Why rush it? If I wanted him dead, I would have waited a couple of weeks. Set myself up with a foolproof alibi, I never would have seen it coming.
Matt, you're not doing yourself any favours talking like that.
You know, Homicidal want to talk to you.
I always love talking to the suits.
Daisy, isn't it?
I'm looking for Grandpa.
Well, he's not here at the moment. Is there someone with you? How'd you get here?
I took the bus.
By yourself? Well, perhaps I can help you.
Dad. Daddy.
It's okay. going to try and find him. I won't be very long.
Boss, the word is you've gone mental.
Oh, someone's finally noticed, have they?
Did you or did you not toilet paper Colonel Thomas's statue?
I've never liked that statue.
So we're in here working our butts off trying to clear your name and you're out there playing juvenile delinquent.
You finished?
No. The clock's ticking. Go home. Work on your defence.
You found Michael O'Connor?
Boss, Daisy was just here.
Daisy?
Yeah, it's okay. I had Joss drop her back to Arnie, Patsy's.
Yes, at Lake's End.
Yeah, she wanted to know why you weren't going to the family reunion.
Have you found Michael O'Connor or haven't you?
Well, we've had a little bit on our plate. Little matter of a murder investigation.
I'm sure you're handling it. I still need to find Mick O'Connor, please.
Michael Pierce O'Connor, Avonlea address.
Thank you.
So you're going to tell me who this O'Connor is?
No.
Thought you'd run off.
I had something to do.
World goes on, eh?
I've got something to see you.
Dad? You look older.
Yeah.
And it is you. Not just some friend of Tom's pretending for me.
No, it really is me. I'm sorry it took so long.
I remember the smell.
Dutch carriage.
Can you sing for me, Dad? Your song for me?
I dream of Gina with the light brown hair, floating like the vapor on the summer air. I see her tripping where the bright streams play.
Do you have any idea of the trouble I've had tracking you down?
Well, you have, so what do you want?
Everyone at the station cares more about your future than you do. Don't let them down.
Since when do you care about my future?
There are people there who would die in a ditch for you, and you can't even be bothered showing up to tell the braid they've got it wrong.
Who's the hanging detail?
Falcon Price and Monica Draper.
I'll be there shortly.
Senior Sergeant, we were just about to leave.
I'm sorry, he was unavoidably held up.
You're too late, Senior Sergeant. We've had our discussion, we're leaving.
It's all right, Inspector. I'll hear him. You better state your case.
Adam Cooper was bent. You know it and I know it. As soon as we found that out, I didn't lift a finger to save him. And now, after 8 years, I'm supposed to have handed him a shotgun? Why? And what evidence do you have, apart from his word?
As opposed to what?
As opposed to mine.
So, your defence runs, I have no evidence to clear myself. Just trust me.
Take it or leave it.
Tom. I'm sorry.
Sorry.
Thanks for getting me here. I should have come years ago. All those years. Wasted.
I do understand.
What's going on?
Nothing.
Tom,
Chris, I'm fine.
I met with the station.
I don't know. Right at the moment, I couldn't give her stuff. And other things.
Who was that bloke that was in here before?
Oh, the girl I knew. She died about an hour ago. I was pissing around, wasting my time with Falcon Price.
Might have known.
What now?
Trust me. That's it? That's your defence?
Alex, I don't think this is...
Inspector Draper was halfway on your side and you blew it with her too. You just sunk yourself. And the station along with you.
Promising lad. Make a good inspector one day.
Well,
We're sunk.
but what did the boss say?
Not a lot.
Is the station definitely closing?
The close of play today. If you've got any goodbyes to say, I suggest you say them now.
We'll find a way out of this, you know.
I was actually just thinking how it might not be such a bad thing to get away from here. Let's face it, Mount Thomas hasn't exactly been a lucky posting for me.
Nah, I suppose not.
So, you know, a fresh start, somewhere new.
Look, if this hasn't anything to do with me,
Don't flatter yourself.
2 pair. Play me out again, Lil. Now all I've got left to bet with is my virtue.
That old thing. How about a hand of strip poker for it?
I don't think the Chief Commissioner would be too impressed if I lost my uniform in a card game.
Who said you'd lose? I might let you win. You could put up your gun.
Well, what sort of last chance saloon did you grow up in?
That's for me to know, and you to find out. What's eating you, Matt?
Redeployed.
Where?
They can send you anywhere.
They have the right to do that.
Absolutely. It's like the army. You are theirs.
So no right of appeal?
I could end up in Whoop Whoop.
Then I'll go with you.
I can't ask you to do that.
I don't know. Your Whoop Whoop's not so bad this time of year.
How long did it take you to get this job?
Yeah, but...
So, we should settle up.
Who owns the house this week?
You do.
And your car?
You do.
You can have it back. And the $1 million?
I think you just won the lot.
So I did.
Thanks, Lil.
In there. Highway Patrol picked him up heading for Melbourne.
You can't win a trick, can you, Cooper?
Mr. Cooper may have forgotten his way to the interview room.
Alex?
Yeah.
The vultures are here.
They're a bit early, aren't they? Hey, you're a bit early, aren't you?
The Inspector wants it all out before the end of the day.
Oh, look, it can wait.
I've got a job to do here, mate.
Yeah, so have we. For a little bit longer anyway. Look, just stay in the background, okay?
Well, theoretically, I could start next week. You wouldn't have another position, would you? It's just that I've been working with someone here. Evan Jones. No, it's nothing like that. Well, I'd only be interested if there were 2 positions.
You coming?
I'm sorry to hear that.
So what did Homicide want?
They wanted us to start the interview.
Good, let's go. You recognise that? Should I?
It's the bar you used to cave in Brian McKean's head.
I told you I don't know McKean.
You left the station right after him, and then he turns up dead in a pool of blood.
Well, how'd I manage that?
Well, you had a little help.
Are my prints on the weapon?
No, it was wiped clean.
What a pity.
We've already established a link between you and McKean.
Because I serviced the photocopier at Mount Thomas Motors. Is that all you've got? Well, looks like I won't be hanging around this dump much longer then.
Got 2 calls for you. Missing garden gnomes.
Oh, great.
And someone's stolen 3 left shoes from the sale bin outside Mount Thomas Footwear.
Usual crime wave.
Is it a full moon or something? Who would steal 3 left
Hold on.
shoes?
A one-legged woman or
Yeah.
Imelda Marcos?
The whole town has gone mad.
Be this soon. Hold on, guys. Got an irate Shire president there who's reporting criminal damage to his car.
Well, what about the missing garden gnomes?
Oh, I'm free.
All right. You take care of the Shire president and take Susie with you.
That would have to be the neatest graffiti that I've ever seen.
Yes.
Who writes like that?
Yeah.
Good afternoon, Lil.
Oh, it's see you brought your young lady. If I were 20 years younger, I'd have him off you.
Oh, we just work together.
Oh, that's what they all say. Oh, look, the ace of spades.
Just like the one you painted on that car.
I knew you'd figure it out. You'd better cuff me and take me in.
Well, you must have had a pretty busy afternoon. 3 left shoes, the garden gnomes.
Looks like we do need our police station at Mount Thomas.
Anyone up for a drink at the Imperial later?
No, I can't, Sarge. Start my new job tonight.
What, you're not going to have a farewell drink with the old crew?
Well, they need someone straight away.
So what is this fabulous new job?
Let me just put it this way. Watch your speed on the highway because I'll be out to get you.
Ah, traffic management unit.
That's right.
A road Nazi?
Excuse me, I'm Italian, road fascist, if anything.
Oop, could be our last call. Mount Thomas Police Station, Acting Sergeant Kirby speaking.
The bastard knows we got nothing. He's laughing at us.
Why did he come back?
Well, could have something to do with the highway patrol nabbing him.
No, he had the shotgun in the car. He could have just chucked it in the river and headed for Melbourne. He'd be home free. Something keeps him coming back.
We've got St David's on the phone. They're going to send a patrol car for Cooper.
No, it's okay. We can drop him.
Everyone ready to go?
Yeah.
Where are we going? Just get in the car. Until you tell me where you're taking me.
Getting a little paranoid, aren't you?
Here we go. Cooper, I'm here to help you.
Help me.
Look, confessing to a murder and spending time in prison may not seem like the best option, but...
This is sounding a lot like the help you dished out before.
Amy's told me the circumstances. You're in fear of your life. You might well get off with manslaughter.
Or I could just keep my mouth shut and walk away altogether.
You weren't even able to walk away from Mount Thomas. What makes you think you can walk away from this mess? Better to face up to things. You won't be able to make any sense of your life until you do.
This is great. Well, I've waited all these years for what? One of Tom Croydon's famous homilies.
You had a right to expect more, I suppose. I was your boss, and I failed you, and for that I am truly sorry.
It was self-defense. I knew he'd be waiting for me, so I picked up the bar to defend myself. And when I came out, he was there, he was waiting for me, and he moved on me, so I hit him. Just to put him down. To give myself a chance to get away, but... he wouldn't go down. Chris, I lied. I'm sorry.
Well, so is everything back to normal?
I don't know. Can I borrow your phone?
Yeah.
Adam Cooper.
Mr. Cooper has something to say.
I'd like to withdraw my allegations about how I came by the shotgun.
Have you been pressured to do this?
No.
All right. So how did you come by the shotgun?
One of my clients is a CFA volunteer. He attended the fire when the old station went up and he souvenired the gun. I saw it might be useful, so I made him an offer.
And Senior Sergeant Croydon?
He had nothing to do with it.
Oh. You cause any strife in here and you're barred.
Would you excuse us, please?
Yeah, no, stay, Chris, please.
Adam Cooper's confession appears to have cleared you.
Ah. So I'm not suspended anymore?
Well, Inspector Draper seems to think I no longer have grounds.
And the station?
May well remain open on a probationary basis.
You seriously expect me to go back to work for you?
Unless you want to make my day. Chris, isn't it?
So, everything's back to normal then, hey?
I think so. I think so. Hey, hey.
Grandpa.
Hi, Sam. How are things, eh?
Oh, Dad.
How are you? What is this? Happy families.
Dad, I'm gonna be late for training.
I thought, since you're the captain of the team,
Wicked. Thanks, Dad.
you'll kick your goal for me, mate.
Just one.
I'm gonna be late. Go on.
When do we get our furniture back?
Property services are on their way.
Oh, yeah, sure they are.
Rory!
Mount Thomas Police, seeing Sergeant Croydon.
Joss, what are you doing here?
I work here.
Well, what happened to the new job?
Started to stick to the old one.
You're just a great big sook, aren't you?
Rubbish. The sooner I see the back of you lot, the better.
Coldberg, Pentlope Road.
I got it.
You right with that?
Oh, yeah.
Morning.
Morning.
So Mount Thomas is getting a second chance.
Yeah, looks that way.
I'm glad.
Me too.
Boss, I just wanted to say that I'm really glad that everything worked out.
Thanks, Kelly. I hope I can repay your loyalty.
We're a car versus truck, Old St David's Road.
Oh, you and Peroni had better get out there.
Ha 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 ha.
Give us the keys.
No way, you haven't let me drive for ages.
That's because I'm concerned for your safety.
Or suffer.
Kelly.
No way.